Hello! We've just watched episode 4 of the War Games, which of course is the last episode of season 3. And I have to say, it's a cracking episode. And the essential problem with the War Machines thus far has been Hartnell. And although there's a tremendous amount of sadness whenever you see Hartnell on screen now because it's becoming painfully obvious that he's not well, there were moments in this where it was working out for him. I think that's got an awful lot to do with his grand master plan. Basically, involves him waving his arms in front of robots who then do what he says. And going, which is very good at. So this fourth episode played into his hands, into his limited capabilities. But nonetheless, it worked out very nicely. And as has been previously stated, this is the archetype, the prototype, more to the point, the prototype of so many Doctor Who stories that are going to follow, even up until the modern day, with a famous newscaster getting involved and adding an air of authenticity to what is otherwise an utterly ludicrous situation. So the whole resolution of Votan's evil schemes was strangely satisfying, although ultimately it just involved getting one of his robots, didn't it, and packing him off. And we had our proto-brigadier figure, which was nice, a sort of authority figure for the Doctor to run up against.
When does the brig come into it?
The brig comes into it.
Pertwee?
No, Troughton. Not too far away, really. Anyway, I think one of the nicest things about the War Machines is, well, in this instance, Ben. Ben was utterly fabulous in this episode, topping everything with arguing with Hartnell about whether or not he should take on the dangerous job. I think that's a job for me, sir, which is absolutely ace. Polly hasn't had much of an opportunity to really shine, but then again, she's been taken over for 2 and a bit episodes or something like that. So there we go. And of course, we get the most unsatisfying end to a companion's tenure on the programme. But given that it's Dodo, it's strangely apt, really. Let's be frank. Dodo, well, obviously up until now, has been the most unsatisfying companion, and I can only think of a handful of candidates who are going to challenge her for that inauspicious title. So that's the end of season 3 for Doctor Who, and I've been trying to work out what season 3 started with, and it was Galaxy 4, as far as I recall, way back when with Stephen and Vicky still. And what did we have? We had Galaxy 4. I miss Stephen. But don't you think Ben's a good? No, you're not taking him.
We'll never replace him.
So we've had Galaxy 4, Mission to the Unknown.
Probably not till Ricky.
Galaxy 4, Mission to the Unknown. Myth Makers, Dalek's Master Plan, Massacre, Slash a Toy Maker, Gunfighters. It's been a really odd season, and it's been a season where the show has been desperately trying to work out what it is. And it's interesting that the War Machines, although by no means the strongest story in this season, it is perhaps the most confident, in so much as you perhaps that's with a hindsight thing, but you kind of feel while watching it that aside from one fundamental factor, the show's kind of worked out where it's at. I mean, 2 strong companions, the sort of contemporaneous setting on Earth, throwing in nods to a reality, for want of a better word. I hate when people do that, sorry. To give it a bit of an edge. It's really worked out how to do good Doctor Who. Of course, the downside for that is we're going to lose all the historicals. And to my mind, the best story in this season was the Mythmakers, which I thought was absolutely phenomenal. We still haven't found another Daleks. I wonder if that'll get sorted out soon. And apart from Hartnell, the show's in rude health. After a bit of a dip, the show's in rude health. Next up, The Smugglers. Now, one of my oldest Doctor Who mates, I have two long-standing best mates who have been into Doctor Who for longer than I have, to be and one of them sort of confessed they knew nothing about the smugglers the other day. So I'm very excited about seeing that season 4. May exciting things happen and craziness and all sorts of weirdness. So anyway, as my cat tries to invade my personal space, I shall say farewell and look forward to next time. Bye bye.